Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Our government, I swear. So if remote ID wasn't bad enough, we now have legislators on both sides, Republicans and Democrats. In my view, Republicans and Democrats both are morons. They're all idiots. They all are basically making our lives worse, not better. And the best thing for government would be to have them in complete gridlock to where they can't accomplish anything, because when they accomplish stuff, our lives get worse. So, case in point, we now have the Safeguarding the Homeland from Threats Posed by Unmanned Aircraft Systems Act of 2023. This was put forth by, where's the lady's name? Chrissy Houlahan, Democrat from Pennsylvania, along with Mike Gallagher, a Republican from Wisconsin, Mike Johnson, a Republican from Louisiana, Troy Carter, a Democrat from Louisiana. Both sides. Morons. So, I've got the article here linked down below, and you can see the text of the bill. From there, there's a link to it from there. But let me read some excerpts from this article here. Frustration. This is going to be ridiculous. It's no secret that commercial drones are becoming more and more commonplace in our communities, said Houlahan, who went on to note the May introduction of an accompanying bill in the Senate. Whether that be at soccer games or school functions, near military bases, or airports. We need to make sure there are sensible guardrails in place to protect our Americans from potential threats. We're threats. This is what these morons think. I'm proud to work with my colleagues across the aisle in both the House and the Senate to pass this common sense legislation. So I saw this article. I was watching the FPV Freedom Coalition's bi-weekly update. And they noted this article, and they didn't know if it was going to go anywhere or not go anywhere, and they said they'd be watching it. Well, whatever. I've not been impressed with the Freedom Coalition, honestly. More power to you, but you guys are fighting a losing battle with these morons in government. And this just goes to show you what you're dealing with. So even if you make headways with remote ID, we got this. And even if you don't make remote ID headway, we're going to have this kind of crap. And here's why it's going to go somewhere. Let me scroll on down to the bottom part of the article, and this is where stuff matters. And this is what you need to know about the way that things work with Congress. They like to come up with these things, and they attach them to other things, and they do that so that those things will then get passed. And they do it so that if you are against something, they can, use that as fire to keep you from being reelected or whatever. They do this kind of stuff all the time. It doesn't matter what it is. And they're like, he hates the children because he voted against this, even though the rest of the bill is the worst thing in the world. They attach something else that's completely non-related, and they do this all the time. This stuff is absurd. I hate the way that Congress and our government and everything works. It's just terrible. But they do this kind of stuff all the time. And that's how they get a lot of this crap passed. And then that's how a lot of this stuff just goes under the radar, because nobody even knows it's there. So let me read for you on down here. Let me find it here. Here it is. Sponsors of the new House counter-drone bill said they hope to attach it to the annual defense legislation. That, in contrast to most initiatives considered by Congress anymore, almost always winds up gaining passage. There you go. Look for this one in the future. This will be wonderful. And I've said before, it matters who you vote for, but honestly, it probably don't matter who you vote for. They're all in it for themselves, whatever money they can get, whatever they can do to keep power, because they get money from this. It ain't from their salaries either. They're getting a lot of money in a lot of other ways that have absolutely zero to do with their salaries. They're paid next to nothing. But yet they spend all this time in there. I wonder why. Think about it. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Try not to let this stuff get under your skin too badly. And go out and fly. And never stop flying, guys, no matter what. Screw these people.